Welcome to Problem Solve, the podcast where me and a special co-host solve all your problems really easily, probably.
Problems? Are you kidding me? I don't have any problems. Okay, I might have a few, but I can work on them with you. Come on.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Jeff.
How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a weird week.
Has it been a weird week? Do you want to say anything more about that or just kind of leave it there?
It's been a weird week. I'm feeling a little griefy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm navigating a bit of a loss.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I want to say.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to affect the way that you answer these questions?
I want all of these questions to just be the most triggering questions.
Great. I think I picked out some really good ones.
Did you choose the most triggering questions?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get some tears.
Mm-hmm.
Some tears. And then it will be good TV. Didn't Trump say that recently?
It'll be good TV.
Yeah, he was talking about this horrible train wreck of a meeting.
Yeah. He did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
At least it'll be good TV.
When he's right, he's right.
America.
Well, do you want to jump in?
Yeah. No, well, how are you?
Oh, I'm good.
How's your week been?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have this thing where I wake up at 3:30 in the morning sometimes and can't go back to sleep.
This is a phenomenon with people.
Does this not happen to you?
It happens to me when I'm stressed. It happens to me.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a common thing. Mm-hmm. 3:30 too.
Yeah, 3:30 is it. And I'm fine. I'm cool as a cucumber. There's no reason I should be up overthinking anything.
Why? Do you go back to sleep easily after?
No.
No. Okay. You're just up. Hello.
Oh, we didn't hit record.
Oh, no.
I forgot to hit
That
record.
was so good.
No, hold on. We did hit record on the audio. We just didn't hit record on the video.
But our video was good. Can we keep this in?
We're gonna keep on going.
Okay.
We're gonna hit record.
Wait. I gotta turn you on.
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. We are really good podcasters.
Hi, technology. It's good. Okay, so you wake up at...
I wake up at 3:30.
Yeah.
I'm just awake.
What
I'm
do
just
you
trying.
do?
I try to read to be bored. I watch another episode of The Office. It doesn't fucking work. I start to kind of go in and out of sleep and in and out of dreamland, and then I just wake up at 7. I just get out of bed. Yeah.
Do you read a book?
I do read a book.
A paper book?
Oh, I read a digital book.
I've never seen you read a paper book.
I used to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
In grad school?
Grad school era. But now it's just to read a book on my phone. Yeah.
What are you reading?
Oh, God, I don't know if I want to say.
You gotta say it
It's
now.
a channeled book.
What is that?
Channeled material. It's when a person goes into a trance state and channels a spirit or a group of spirits.
Yeah.
And it's real boring.
Okay.
And it's very repetitive. And it's just sort of saying, this is the meaning of your life.
Oh.
So it's interesting and compelling, but it's so repetitive that it puts me to sleep.
We love that, first of all. Is it Abraham Hicks? Is it
Oh,
that?
that's one of them. No, I'm not reading Abraham Hicks right now.
Okay.
I'm reading Paul Selig, which is the new Abraham Hicks.
Oh.
But for really advanced souls.
Advanced
It's
souls.
for example, me. I'm an advanced soul.
Yeah. What makes someone an advanced soul?
Oh, well, you can look, and this is true. So everybody should do it. Open your eyes. Look at me. There you go. I can't see. You're a little too far away. But if you look into somebody's eyes and if they have a lot of speckles, freckles, dots in their eyes, those,
Sure.
how many speckles you have in your eyes is connected to how old your soul is. So if it's very clear and there's not a lot of stuff going on
You're
there,
a baby.
you're a baby soul.
Okay.
And we love how cute and adorable you are,
Sure.
but you're a dum-dum.
Oh.
And then, but if you have like lots of, if you look at mine, I'm just like, oh my God, there's so much going on in there. Old soul.
Old soul.
Old soul. Yeah.
So like we're counting the rings of a tree.
Exactly.
Got it.
There you go. That's how you tell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to do some bathroom investigation.
Yeah, you should. That's what she said.
Okay.
I don't know if she said that.
Well, should we answer some questions?
Good. You saved me. Yes, and before we do, we're going to encourage you to leave a review.
Oh, yeah. Like, subscribe.
Leave us questions on Spotify. We look at it. We love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. So just pull out your phone right now.
Do it.
Leave that review.
Oh, and also the website.
Oh, and go to the website, therapyjeff.com/podcast if you want to leave a message. We're going to play some of these messages. Obviously, also just to let you know, if you leave a message, then you're consenting to us playing the message on the show.
Yeah.
We will email you if your question goes on the show.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey Jeff, my question is, I'm very much into my best friend's boyfriend, and he's actually my type, and my boyfriend is not. We're actually living separated, my boyfriend and I have a kid. He's not a kid person. I'm just worried that this is wrong, or if I have a chance here, I have to go for it. But I don't want to ruin their relationships, obviously. And I just wanted to see if I should break up rather with my boyfriend so that I forget the friend, or should I try my chances and tell the friend everything about this. Feeling stuck. Love you. Thank you so much for your amazing book.
I'm
I love that. I love
obsessed. Obsessed.
There's a lot going on. Should we break it down a little bit?
Okay.
So she has a boyfriend.
She's a boyfriend who's not her type.
Not her type.
Oh, no.
There's a friend that has a boyfriend.
That is her type.
That is her type.
Yeah.
What such bad luck there.
Just do a little switcheroo.
Do a little switcheroo.
Just swap it out.
We all just do a switcheroo. The types are together.
Freaky Friday. Uh-huh. Yeah. Wow.
And so she's, so first, should you break up with your boyfriend? Yeah. Probably. If your boyfriend is not your type.
If you're calling into a podcast and naming that your boyfriend isn't your type.
Yeah.
And that you are considering blowing up a friendship and just like all of those relationships.
Yeah.
Probably just break up with your boyfriend.
Yeah. First step.
Yeah.
Break up with your boyfriend. Yeah. But here's the question is like, then does she fuck with her friend's relationship and confess her love to friend's boyfriend? Because she asks a question like, do you, like, what if it's, this is the energy that I get. It's just like, what if this is my person?
Sure.
What if it's my person?
Yeah.
Then I need to say something. What if the universe is like, here's your person. They're just real close to you.
Yeah.
With your friend.
Yeah.
Do you shoot your shot?
Yeah.
Do you be honest and authentic and congruent with yourself?
I remembered this. I remember listening to this question like a couple weeks ago. And I didn't think that it would be actually slightly triggering in this moment. What would you do in this? I'm happy to answer it, but I'm curious what you would do in this situation if you are this person calling.
I would break up with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And not say anything.
Yeah.
And if that person really if the friend's boyfriend was really my person, the universe will create the space.
Yes.
And my friend will see how compatible we really are.
And just give you the boyfriend.
No, but they'll come around to being like,
Sure.
oh, okay, I get this.
Yeah.
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 Like, you have a kid and my boyfriend loves kids. I mean, how could this go wrong?
It's obviously
Yeah.
compatible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I mean, she sounds pretty bummed about the boyfriend.
She does seem real bummed.
I would probably break up with the boyfriend for sure. I would say nothing to the friend.
Yeah.
I would not fuck with that relation. It is an existing relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I would have enough. I would have enough respect for somebody else's thing.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a good thing going,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't fuck with it.
Right.
That's not cool.
Would you do, I mean, this is like a Love Actually trope story, right? Remember Love Actually?
I do. I'm trying
Remember, he was in love with his best friend's girl.
Okay,
And
so what I
he
would actually do.
Made the poster
cards.
boards. Yes, the cards.
To me, you are lovely. Right?
Yes,
What's that?
yes.
Yeah. Would I do that instead? Mm-hmm. No.
No, yeah.
No, get out of there.
Get out of there.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad energy.
And just be, if you're going to like be crushing on that person for the rest of your life, probably you're not going to be crushing on them for the rest of the life. But if you think that you will, then just crush on them privately for the rest of your life.
Also,
Yeah.
you could just take all of those pieces that you really like about this person and then look for that
Right.
in a single human.
That.
Yeah.
It can inform you.
Absolutely.
Any crush informs you. Any
Yeah.
crush, especially, a crush that's off limits.
Yeah.
Informs you about like what you're looking for. And this crush has informed you that your boyfriend is not your type because he doesn't like kids and you have a kid.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Wow, I could say so much about this question.
Do you want to go on?
I mean, do I want to go on? I guess we don't have to.
I mean, we succinctly answered this question.
All right, problem solved. Should we say that after every question?
I think you're going to say that after every
Right.
question, yeah. Next question.
Hi. I recently got ghosted for the first time ever in my life, and it's been really hard to deal with that, mostly because my ego is hurt, and I recognize that. But also because I just never expected this from this person, and it really just shattered what I thought of them. I guess because I just had really high expectations. And it really just hurt because it was after I told them that I wanted to take it slow. So it just makes it hard to not take it personally. And what makes this even harder is that we work in the same field, in the same area. So more than likely, I will have to run into this person again. So just learning how to navigate running into them, and not be passive aggressive and being cordial despite being angry, as well as just learning how to not take it so personally because, yeah, that's just been difficult. Thank you.
Wow. I kind of blacked out
Yeah,
halfway through that question.
me too.
Because of the fire alarm.
Because the smoke alarm.
Yeah.
Replace your batteries.
Yeah, replace the batteries.
Do something.
That sound hurts my dog's ears.
Yeah.
And mine too.
And mine too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it makes me change my opinion about her.
Like that she deserved to be
She
ghosted.
deserved to be ghosted.
No, a first time ghost.
A first time ghost.
God.
Do you remember your first time ghost?
No, there have been so many. How could I remember? Anything for the first time, though, is like, so hard. So hard.
It's not as hard, though, if you don't. Well, I don't know if this is true. I was going to say it's not as hard if you never have to see that person again, but this
They
person
work
is at
together?
work. What the fuck, dude?
I kind of missed that.
Yeah, they work together, and she
okay.
has to see him now. And
Oof. Yeah, that is very uncomfortable.
do you think he ghosted her because she wouldn't change the battery in her smoke alarm?
Yeah, like the I want to take things slow is just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Yeah, I really don't like that. But Yeah, wow, so distracting.
So distracting.
The smoke alarm.
It's hard to get back on track.
I know.
Yeah.
It's really hard to be on your side here.
When is it okay to ghost? When is it not okay to ghost? There's a line, right?
You and I have different opinions on this.
Do we have different? Let's get into a fight.
I think I'd love to get into a fight. I think it's generally not cool to ghost.
Okay, fine. Yes. No.
yeah.
Oh, no. I'm saying, okay, of course.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. You're not going to get me on that.
Hot take. Not cool. Yeah, I don't appreciate a ghost. I think you can ghost in situations where you're like, I feel unsafe.
Sure.
I mean, do whatever you want. You can live your life. I'm not the boss of you.
You're sounding like it.
I am feeling like it.
There are those exceptions, those ones like you're not safe. If you did break up with them in front of you could be hurt, or you feel like, you've done it a bunch of times. You've tried to break up with them in person a bunch of times, and then like it's just not fucking working. So this is the only way to, I don't know. There's exceptions to the rule.
Sure.
But
I think, go ahead.
I think you're like, even after one date, first date, no ghosts.
I have ghosted after a first date.
You have.
I'm not above it.
Okay.
I'm not above it. I think that ideal me would have said something and been like, thank you so much. Had a nice time or not. Wasn't a match.
Not feeling a connection.
Yeah. Good luck out there. Peace be with you.
How do you feel about you know what I get a lot? If I get a rejection after the first date, routinely, 80% of the time, what they'll include in that rejection text is, I hope you find what you're looking for. I don't like that.
Why don't you like that?
I don't like that.
What?
It feels so like...
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something passive aggressive about it.
It's a little smug.
Yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for, because like you're never going to fucking find it with that attitude or with that approach or with that. It feels like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Have you said that? Do you say that?
I have said that. Good luck out there. I hope you find. Oh my God. I'm remembering one date I went on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was one date and I didn't ghost.
Okay.
And I said, hey, thank you so much. Yeah, he was gonna go to New York City to find a wife.
Oh.
I mean, that's what, like, he was like salty about it's so funny. Salty about being in Portland. And I said, well, good luck in New York. I hope you find a wife. Which is kind of like, I hope you find what you're looking for.
It's the same vibe.
Yeah.
But I like that you said that to him. I don't like people who are just like, I'm going to fucking New York to get what I want. Like, babe, you're not going to get wherever you are, there you are. Wherever you are, there you are. Wherever you go, there you go. What is it?
It's wherever you go, there you go.
You're going and you're going.
You're going and
you're
not
going to get what you get.
Yeah, it's not like New York is some magical place where you'll just like find the thing that you're looking for.
No. The problem is that that I experience is that I'll go on a first date. I'll say, oh, I didn't feel a connection.
Uh-huh.
The thing is that the way I showed up on that first date, it really seemed like there was a connection to them. Because I'm just like, oh, I'm not feeling a connection here, but I'm going to have a fun time.
Sure.
And I'm like a fun guy. And I know how to ask questions and be interested and be entertaining. And then they're like, wait, what the fuck did I just experience then? Like, it seemed like you had a great time. And I'm like, oh, I love connecting with people, even if I don't want to go on a second date.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a difference.
There's a difference.
You can have a good time and still feel nothing for someone.
But then there's sort of like I feel a little led on by you, Jeff.
What? So you should just like have been having a shitty time.
I think I need to have a more obvious shitty time.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go to New Seasons, which is like a fancy market in Portland, and you take the sample, you can't really enjoy that sample in front of the person, in front of the sampler. You have to be like, this is good, but I'm not really in the mood for it. So that you don't have to buy the food.
This is a thing you do?
So I go, because if I'm really enjoying it, then they're going to expect me to buy the food that they're selling. So be like, oh, not for me, but I'm secretly enjoying it. I think I need to do that on my dates.
Okay, I know the point you're making, but also like the fact that you can't disappoint the sample guy.
I'm taking care of them.
Why?
I'm a caretaker.
Yeah. But like, it's not like he gets a cut for how many.
Sometimes they do. At Costco, they do.
But we're not talking about Costco.
We're not talking about Costco.
We're talking about new seasons. What was the original question?
Change that smoke alarm. Put a fucking battery in your goddamn smoke alarm.
Got ghosted. What do? You could talk to him.
Confront him.
You work with him.
Do the opposite of a ghost.
Yeah. Ooh, I love that.
Show up in real life.
Ooh, I love confrontation energy.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can do it in a classy way. You are modeling the behavior that you would like to see.
Be the change that you want to see in the world.
Yes, we love that. We love that. Yeah, what the fuck? This guy works with you and he's not gonna just like, he's just gonna drop it off?
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. You should get him fired.
Get him fired.
Yeah.
Cancel him.
Cancel him. Dox him.
Dox him.
Yeah. We doing that still?
No, we're not doing that.
No.
I don't think she should do that.
No, definitely don't.
We're joking around.
Don't listen to this part.
We like to have fun.
But yeah, I would say something.
Tell him how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't hear from you. What was that about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it feels awkward.
Yeah. I'd
And
like
that
it to not
sucks.
feel awkward.
Yeah. And I hope you find what you're looking
I
for.
hope you find what you're. Good luck in New York. I hope you find a wife.
Next question.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Hey, Jeff and Alex. Me and my girlfriend had a mutual breakup in November. We weren't spending enough time together. We both knew it. It just sucks, in which we haven't talked at all, which is understandable. But I don't hate her, don't have any fears about it, loved her. But when will that feeling just go away? Even thinking about her at least once a day. I just need some advice to calm that down. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Oh my God.
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been him
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
There was one time, my second girlfriend that I had, my second long-term girlfriend between ages 19 and 22, she broke up with me, and I thought about her at least once a day, usually a lot more than once a day, for 2.5 years.
Oh my God.
I tracked it.
You tracked
I tracked it.
tallies.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And that was the longest I ever was in pain and heartbroken. It was one of the breakups where I was like, I don't want to kill myself, but I would like to be killed. Like, it was like, I would like a bus to just take me out.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Just end the suffering.
Yeah, I just don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so relatable.
Yeah.
I feel that way after most breakups, even just for like a little bit.
There was also, it was, I was 19. So this was in this was in 2000. No, I was 22. So this was in 2002. And I didn't have a cell phone. People were starting to get cell phones. So I just had a cordless phone that was hooked up to my answering machine. On the wall. And so I would go to work and school, and the whole day I was like, is that little red dot going to be blinking?
Oh my God.
And then I'd get home and it might be blinking or it might not be blinking. And then if it was blinking and I hit play to hear the messages, is one of those messages going to be from Marissa?
Oh my God.
One time it was, actually.
Really?
And 6 months after we broke up, a message came in from Marissa.
What did she say?
I'm not going to go into details about why she was really upset. She was really upset, not because of our breakup, but she had experienced a very upsetting thing.
Okay.
And she just wanted me to come over and have sex with her.
Aw. I don't
Yeah.
know. Romantic.
Is it?
Nope.
Could be. You don't know how to
mean,
respond to that. And like
wow.
maybe that is a romantic thing.
Did
maybe
you do
I'm,
it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There was no question. I wasn't like, is this good for me or should I? It was just like,
Like, I'll be right there.
I'm coming.
Oh my God, that's so tender. Did you get back together?
Well, I went to her and she told me about her very upsetting
Yeah.
experience, and I just caretook her.
Yeah.
And then she was like, all right, like, let's have sex. And we did have sex. It wasn't like the best sex ever. It was sad.
Yeah.
For lots of different reasons.
Sure.
There's a lot of sadness.
Yeah.
But it was also hot.
Yeah.
In a sad, hot way.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, thank you. And then the next day she was like, I don't want to see you again. Like, I got what I got.
Jeff.
And that was that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for 2 years after that, I thought about her.
More tallies. More tallies.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But sort of because that was like the hardest,
Yeah.
the most intense, longest breakup. There's been something like after any other breakup I go through or divorce even,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can handle it. It won't be as bad as that.
It won't be as bad as Marissa.
No.
Oh my God. I love that story. Thank you for sharing that with me and everyone. Damn, Marissa played you.
She played me. She doesn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
I still hold her in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you, Marissa.
We love Marissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Yeah, breakups are tough.
Yeah.
And the ambiguousness of it. Like, I guess this isn't super. Well, I guess what I mean is that he said that they get along. Like, there was nothing wrong. They just weren't spending enough time together. Maybe they just, like, kind of grew apart.
Mutual breakup, he said.
Which, like,
Is
is that real? Is that real?
Sure.
But yeah, it's a mutual breakup.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you kind of just like want the other person to be an asshole. I know that's where I go. If there isn't something like, it's just like, well, it's just like not a great fit. Then there's a part of me, especially if I'm not the one who wants the breakup, where I'm just like, oh, I just wish you were a jerk.
Yeah.
That would make things so much easier.
That would make things. I feel like he's waiting for it to go away, but maybe he can be a little bit more active about it going away.
I think one way that you can be active about it is look at all of even if you still hold this person in high regard and you have a lot of love for them, think about why it didn't work. Like, what was not working about the relationship? Were they not prioritizing you or your time? Did they have a really stinky fart that one time and like blame it on you?
Oh, it's so intimate to take in a stinky fart from your partner.
It's very intimate.
Yeah, but it stinks.
It does stink.
Yeah, it's gross.
It could be really bad. It could be really bad. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I like that. Think of all the ways that you were a bad match. You don't have to like talk shit to your journal about your ex, but you can acknowledge that you weren't a good match for X, Y, and Z reason. You can go to therapy about it. I don't know if you're going, but maybe you should. You can also hook up with other people if that feels like a thing that you're open to, as long as you're honest with yourself and the other people that you're hooking up with.
Yeah.
You can just kind of get out there and start dating. You don't even have to hook up. You can just go on dates and see how that feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's up to you if you're ready for that.
Yeah.
But that's a way forward.
Just be honest with yourself.
What else? God, there's got to be. Like do hobbies, get into your start. What is this new identity that I have? I learned so much from this partnership, and now I know even more clearly about what I want, and I can't wait to find that relationship when I'm feeling ready for it.
Yeah. You can take inventory of all of the things that you liked about the relationship and take that into the next one.
Yeah. Or also, when you feel your feelings. When you feel your sadness, sit with it, acknowledge it. Maybe instead of like, oh, I don't want to feel this, maybe be really tender with that part of you.
Oh my God, of course you feel sad.
Yeah.
Of course you feel sad. Ram Dass used to say,
Oh, no.
I know, I'm going to say this like so many times. That when you think you're done grieving, you should just grieve some more. You're probably, oh, you liked that.
So wise.
Oh,
So wise.
I like that one.
I like that one.
Good. Yeah, just be sad. It's okay to be sad. Problem solved?
Problem solved?
Question mark?
Question mark?
Ooh, remember the end of Swingers, though? Or it's not the end of Swingers.
This place is dead anyway.
This place is dead anyway.
What?
When,
yeah, of course I remember The End of Swingers. It's the greatest movie in the world.
Okay, well, yes.
Vince Vaughn, peak Vince Vaughn.
Oh my God, he was so hot.
So fucking
His
hot.
little, like, juicy lips.
Oh, those juicy lips. That little tank he'd wear with those muscles bulging out.
You
Looked just
know-
like my muscles, my real muscles.
My real muscles. He was kind of giving, like, Pete Davidson energy a little bit.
But-
like, tall.
But actually classically good looking. Not like, oh, Pete Davidson is a type. No, Vince Vaughn was everybody's type. You are making a
Sick
fucking
burn
face.
on Pete Davidson.
He's not everybody's type.
He's not everybody's type. But I think he's got, like, a...
Oh, do you have a thing for Pete?
I'd hit it. I'd hit it for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, yeah.
What are we? Oh, the end of
It's not the end of Swingers, but when he's talking to
Jon Favreau.
no, well, Jon Favreau's talking to the guy from Office
Livingston.
Space, Ron Livingston, and Ron Livingston is talking about how, like, yeah, it gets easier every single day. You're gonna, like, be just a
Right.
little less sad, and then one day you're not gonna think about that person, and then you're just gonna be sad that you didn't think about that
Yeah.
person.
That's what happened with Marissa.
Yeah.
Is that I eventually stopped thinking about her and I was sad that I wasn't thinking about her. And then I had to like move through that dumb grief. But I got through that one a lot quicker than the first part.
Yeah, move through it.
Watch Swingers.
Watch Swingers.
Watch Swingers.
Oh my God, so good. It's so good. It's a perfect film.
It is. That's true.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Hey, Jeff and Alex, I have a question for you related to a problem I have with sleeping. So, if I have a dating partner and I happen to sleep in the same bed as that person, I literally cannot fall asleep. I generally feel at peace, happy to be there. I love to cuddle. I love snuggling. I love all the things, but I just cannot sleep. I just lay there awake. And I don't know what it is. I have no history of abuse or anything like that, but I'm terrified that if I ever get married, I will literally never sleep again. And I know that people talk about like, oh, it's okay to like not share a bed with your partner and sleep in separate beds or something like that. But I don't really want to do that. And I'm just wondering if you have any thoughts or ideas on what the heck is going on, why I cannot fall asleep if I'm sharing a bed with someone. Even though I'm really happy to be there and enjoying cuddling and all that sort of thing. So curious if you have any thoughts. Thanks.
Huh.
Because like my first thought is like, who cares? Don't sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
That's not an option here.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants to do that. Understandable.
I like that she says, I have no abuse history.
Thank you for that context. Sure. It seems like maybe your nervous system is a little activated for some reason.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to do, I don't know exactly what the steps would be with her, but I feel like I want to do some sort of like exposure therapy.
Say more.
In a way where, okay, you can't fall asleep in the same bed. Maybe that's like maybe we're trying real hard and there's like a lot of pressure. You're in bed, it's nighttime, you haven't had success, you're feeling doubtful, or like, even if you're not like experiencing a lot of anxiety, there's enough anxiety in the background.
Yeah.
So what can we do? What situation can we create for you to start to feel comfy falling asleep together? It might start out with like you sleep in another room and they sleep in another room, and you start to feel good about that. Then you sleep in the same room together, but the beds are not touching. There's two beds. I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Like, it's not very like practical. But like, you know how exposure therapy will be like, well, we're going to start with something really easy,
Totally.
a little more difficult, a little more difficult, a little more difficult. So we have to figure out like what is the scale from like one, something really easy. I'm sleeping in a separate fucking house, and then we're like sleeping in the same bedroom together, going up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to go about it for sure. I like where your head's at.
Okay. I'm just being real practical about it.
Yeah. I have so many questions.
What are your questions?
Like, what is your experience like being awake next to this person? Have they passed out? What's happening in your body? Is there like a buzziness?
Can you get a little high? Can you take a little sleepy medicine? Like, is there something that will help you get to sleep, and then you can start not like weaning yourself off of it? This is still like exposure therapy kind of thing. That's not your vibe right now with this question.
I'm just like so curious. I hear you trying to fix it.
Well,
and I guess that's what she's asking for. Yeah, I'm just like wondering, like, is it like, are you afraid to fart in your sleep? Is it like is it sleep farts?
It's probably sleep farts.
Is it like
there's a vulnerability to falling asleep next to somebody. You have to like trust them, feel safe in your body. Yes, there's no abuse, but
sometimes it's just like getting used to another person's body, and the first however many times are miserable, and then you get used. Like, that is the exposure therapy, where it's just like, yeah, keep at it. But I wonder if it's, I wonder how long this goes on for. I have so many more questions.
Yeah, I want to know like how much you've tried.
You haven't tried hard enough? Yeah, how much have you tried?
Yeah.
How badly did you want it? How serious are you about that relationship? Yeah.
But do you feel like there might be something psychologically, like some subconscious thing that's just like, this isn't your person, you have to be on alert?
Oh.
Is there your body is telling you, I don't feel good enough to fall asleep next to this person? Is that too?
Have you experienced that before? Like, you're a weird sleeper.
Yeah.
Notorious weird sleeper.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't a weird sleeper. I was like the best sleeper until
Marissa.
No, until I met Kate.
Oh.
But the problem is that like Kate is a certifiable insomniac.
Oh.
And she has so much anxiety wrapped up with sleep.
Yeah.
And her anxiety, like, I absorbed some of that. But maybe that was my body being like, this isn't your person.
That's not the zone.
This isn't your person. Sorry, Kate.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder. I feel like, some people it's like easy to fall asleep with, and some people it's not. I think, like, personally, first time I share a bed with someone, I'm like sleeping with someone, it's really hard to fall asleep. It's really hard. It's just like, it's not even, it's like nervous system getting used to another nervous system there.
And so that's why it's just like, keep on trying. You'll eventually do it. If there's really no weird shit going on, if you're not triggered, what? You got it? Did you figure it out?
Question.
Let's hear Alex.
You think it's performance anxiety?
Oh,
like, I have this story that like I can't fall asleep with people, and now it's just like perpetuating itself.
Yeah, I wanted to say like, you're not going to fall asleep with that fucking attitude, right?
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm agreeing.
Dick about it.
Came off as a dick. But you're right. I think that there is a story or an attitude or an expectation or whatever it is that's getting in the way. Go to a hypnotist.
Yeah, or like a sleep therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah, we love you.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Hi. I feel like whenever I want to start dating, I feel like I always look for people like the unhealed version of myself looks for people, and I don't want that. I like consciously do not want that. That's not what I want for my future. Like that's not the type of people I want to date for my future. And but like it's still my type. Like I still feel like I look for like broken people or whatever. How, like, what do I do? Help.
I love this person.
the unhealed version of you that's looking for a partner, that's usually the sexiest partner. It's a bad idea partner.
It's a
probably
bad idea
it's not a
partner.
good, but it's like oftentimes it's a very sexy match.
Yeah.
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 Lots of magnetism.
Yeah. Big spark. Big spark energy.
So much sparks. Yes.
Yeah. So fun.
I mean, but horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
Triggering.
Exciting.
Just such a letdown.
Compelling.
And like, what's going to happen? Complicated.
Yeah. Wow, we love that chaos.
Unpredictable.
Energy.
Yeah. Really pulls you in.
Yeah, I think there's something I've been like tripping out lately on the prevalence of like ADHD and or not the prevalence, but like the correlation between like ADHD and like addiction, or ADHD and like the unhealed version of yourself choosing having a bad picker or a good picker, I guess, for what it's looking for.
Sure.
And how we just want anything stimulating. We just like want, it's like compelling, even if it's not good. And even if other parts of us are like, that's not the thing. Oh, it's just like so compelling and exciting.
Yes. Yeah. There's sometimes I will get to a place where I'm just like, okay, there's been times in my life where I'm just like, the unhealed version of me is picking. It feels like I have no control. I'm trying to get control. I'm trying to date people that would be a better match for me, healthier, whatever. But this is not, I'm not ever going to be able to do anything. So I just need to accept. I need to find the best unhealed version person for me.
Yeah.
And just stick with it and accept it. Yeah, that's never worked out. That's always been, it's always a bad, but like
been bad.
There's something kind of almost liberating about this. Like, oh, well then I'll just continue to have this bad picker. And I'm just going to like do the best I can with the picking that I'm doing.
With what God gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting this. I don't know why I'm saying this is bad advice. This is not good advice.
I think, well, but I hear you. I think there is something liberating about just saying, you know what, this is what I'm doing. And I don't have to be perfect. And like, what is healed anyway?
Right? Nobody's healed.
Yeah, you're just doing your best out there.
Exactly.
But what I do hear in this tiny cartoon character's voice is like, I'm aware when I'm picking from the unhealed part, and I consciously know it's not a good idea. And I consciously know what I do want.
I love what you're doing here.
A lot of this with my hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that awareness is huge. And so much of this is like incremental. Like we'll just continue to kind of make the same, like we'll follow the same pattern, like a cycle. And we're just, the goal is to just learn a little bit more and do a little bit better every time. There's also an amazing book. Are we plugging books?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an amazing book my therapist recommended to me once, and it fucked me up. Which we love that. We love a book that fucks us up. It's called Romancing the Shadow. And it's like a psychodynamic approach to relationship and dating. It's kind of dated. It's pretty gendered. So take that with a grain of salt. There will be parts of it that don't resonate with you, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
What does it do for you?
Basically, it's like sort of, I think the tagline of the book is like how to go from shadow boxing to shadow dancing or something
Lovely.
stupid like that. Yeah, sort of like bringing into light all of these like shadow parts of you, or exiled part. I mean, different schools of therapy call it something different, but and how to shine a light on it and integrate it so that you're not like unconsciously acting from that place, being all unwieldy with your unhealed parts. Also, if you really, so much to say. Also, if you really want, well, hang on. There's also like an existential kink kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
You know about that?
No.
No?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God. Okay, that's a book for you to digitally read. Existential kink. I can't remember the name of the author.
Okay.
She's not a therapist.
Okay.
If you listen to the audiobook, she sounds a lot like Samantha from Sex and the City.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm thinking of Samantha right now.
Yeah.
When you talk about shadow, I think of Samantha.
Really?
Because, the Carl Jung, like the ladies Sex and the City are based on Carl Jung's interpretation of the personality.
Hold on.
Did you not know this?
You're blowing my mind.
So
right now.
Carl Jung is like, there's 4 parts of the personality: the shadow, the persona, the anima, and the animus. So the anima is like the sort of like the feminine energy, and that is Charlotte. And the animus is sort of like that masculine stuff, and that is
Miranda.
And then the shadowy, hedonistic, Samantha. And then the persona, how we want to be seen in the world.
Oh my God.
Passion forward, or writing our advice column, whatever.
Wow, blowing my mind.
That is Carrie. I'm very much oversimplifying Carl Jung's interpretation of the personality, but lots of like pop culture, such as Sex and the City. And the only time that like the ladies are like operating at full healthy force is when they're all getting cocktails together or doing something together, all 4 of them, and they're all balancing each other out perfectly, giving each other advice and being there, and they're all integrated. Yes, but when they all go off on their own, oh my God, they all get sucked into their part.
Wow.
They get they're too girly, too masculine, too whatever. Like, it's too shadowy. And so that's sort of like the whole, we see ourselves in that, and it represents one person.
Wow, I really would love to. I just finished rewatching Sex and the City.
Oh yeah. If you watch through that lens.
Yeah.
They stick to their parts.
I mean, sure.
And, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fascinating. Anyway.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Existential kink.
Oh, right.
Basically, it's like, okay, the idea is, and I'm going to butcher this, but that's okay. You are choosing from the unhealed part of yourself these people who are no good for you, and you're suffering, right? But like, what feels good about being with that person? Like, what are you getting out of it? And can you just like enjoy that in a kinky way? And sort of like dispel the shame from where it's like, I just like love being ignored by an unavailable partner. Like, oh, there's something like so hot about like being ignored in this way. Or, yeah, I just love being with someone who doesn't have any time for me, or whatever the fuck, kind of people you're picking. And when you can sort of love that enough and get rid of the shame around it, then it kind of just works itself out, and you're like not horny for it anymore.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah. It's a really interesting approach. The book might be bullshit. Sorry to the author. I don't know you. But I liked parts of it.
Okay.
Parts of it I was like, this doesn't work for me. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I wonder about that. Yeah. You should check it out.
I'm going to check it out. We're going to end it there.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
We're done. Really, it's so helpful when you leave reviews. We love to see it.
Yeah.
This is like a really easy way to support the show.
Yeah, let us know how we're doing.
Let us know how we're doing. If you think we're doing bad, just slide into our DMs, my DMs. Don't leave that as a review.
No, don't do that.
Don't be that reply guy.
Good reviews only.
Good reviews only.
Uh-huh.
That's what we should have named the podcast.
Good reviews only. There's still time.
Yeah.
There's still
maybe
time.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Alex.
Oh, Jeff.
It's so fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.